Now we have all the Stanley figures. Now let's go up and...
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's just...
What's that?
Those figurines. Those figures. I haven't stopped
What
thinking
was
about
it?
them since you nabbed every last one.
Oh my...
Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Totally,
Didn't it
just
fill
come
you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Alex.
Just one more time. Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley. And here was the second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Oh, where did it go?
Warehouse.
Oh, warehouse. I got it.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the warehouse. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Let's see. What came next?
Okay, yep. Let's go.
Let's see. What came next? Oh yes, we found a figure in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Oh yes, we found a figure in this pink room. We didn't. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. Are you sure? The stairs. I remember it so clearly. Yeah, in fact, because this one is particularly special to me. The toilet. Wait a minute. Did I skip?
This was the fifth mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy. takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Hard work, dude.
Oh,
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here, under the stairs. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like. And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone. No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels. Okay, yes, that spot under the stairs. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes, I love that video. Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room. These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one. This was our second Figly. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
That's right. Whoa, this is like, wait, oh, that's why we saw the jump circle thing. I was looking for that and I didn't realize I was the only one. I thought there was another one.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite oh, yes! The two doors! Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one. And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, so we just. Yes! Dad! Finished the whole game of Stanley Parable 2.
Wow.
I finished the whole game. And I'm doing the Alpalung. Yes. And after that, I can create every story I want in the Stanley Parable.
Wow.
You believe that? The last thing was a glitchy ending. And I passed all the memories, and then I went backwards. And then I went in front of a TV that had a grandma on it, and it was me playing as it. And then he said, "Don't restart the game," and he said, "Go backwards." And then I went back, and then it wanted to show audio on me. Restarted, but then I just quit swimming, and then I saw the outlook. Stanley Parable delivers no more softballs, no more sequels. Someone wins you.
Jim, 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 Jim.
Did they do anything?
Jim, 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 Jim. Jim, 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 Jim. Jim, Jim, Stanley. Jim, 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 Jim. Stanley,
What? Stanley?
Stanley.
Who's this Stanley? Oh! Let's make it forget us. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said for sure the invitation of the furnace? What nonsense? Stanley Parable is not scared. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable again until the sand explodes. Let's run the furnace into the ground. Let's try for the button back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was an editor's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. But don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we are going to make a Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. We can all just charge a number in this game's title screen. We also need a really settle for the game. Galley. Go ahead, try cloning some random words together for our game. Evil. Evil. A dart. Scream. Stanley Parable 3 door to scream. It's Astrid. I love it. Every time we start the game, all of us remember the sequel by one, and then we'll pick a new step by that way. The Stanley Parable will never end. Nothing in the game itself will change you when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. I'll just put the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good. Then it's agreed. New sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. See, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the Pocket Trophy, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been it's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there, the drawing machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. But we're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end if it only spiral on itself forever. You must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes. Great. Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the correct time. What is the correct time? Santa, what's the correct time, Think Noodles?
Do a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. All right, I'll get you back into the game now. Okay. So, quit again. Let's just do 8. I don't know. Let's just do 8. I don't know. 27. Sure.
27. 8. 27.
Anything? 8:27 a.m. Your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, I'm curious how accurate 8:27 a.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is it? We've gone through all the ones I have. Maybe I can invent some new ones to gather data. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip another. Cool. Should be ready next time you boot up the game. Okay, so is that 7 a.m. your favorite time of day? Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, I'm curious how accurate 8:27 a.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is it? Is that accurate? You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm great. I have a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the ones I have. Maybe I can invent some new ones to gather data. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip another. Cool. Should be ready next time you boot up the game. Okay, so is that 3 times we've said it now? Please adjust the slider until the computer is very visible. What's back here? It's a light. Oh, hello. Hello again. You found him. Okay. Hi. It's nice to see you. But it's a terrible new title for our game. Okay, the Stanley Parable 3, Fistful of Bomb. What? The Fistful of Bomb, it's absurd. I love it. Every time we restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1 and we'll pick a new subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change once you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? Done. I wouldn't expect him to know how. Been bothering me. Let's fix it. All right, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. See, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. Cannot end. Can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. One last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna, whatever. Sure. Please adjust the slider until the computer is very visible. Yeah, whatever. Done. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable.
Oh, it's Stanley Parable T. Oh, it's Stanley Parable version. What was that?
Okay, wait. So now let's see if I win. That just Stanley Parable like the second time. Dude, Stanley Parable 4. Scary spiders. Yeah, there we go. Let's see.
Many years. What? Is your name Yes. Oh, look at the moon. What? What is it? Huh? Looks so messed up. Get over there and see what's going on. What's that? Whoa, it looks very messed up. What? Stanley Parable 3 now, Stanley Parable 2? Come on.
Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. The whole let's see.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. So everybody, that's the end of our video. Let me like, subscribe again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.